Hi, my name's Shelley Lauder. I'm a dressage trainer in Langley, BC. I have two declared horses, two 9-year-old mares. One that I own, her name is Senna, and the other Balancé, who is owned by my business partner, Dr. Molly Brewer.
And what level are you competing at?
Pre-St. George I1, Intermediate 1.
And is this your first time declaring for Pan Am Games?
This isn't. I actually declared for Pan American Games a long time ago, back in the early 90s in California.
My name is Esme Ingham, and I'm 30 years old. I've declared Karma, who's owned by Wendy Kristoff, and Bravour, owned by Sandra Nissen, for this year's Pan American Games.
Are you a full-time coach, or do you have another profession?
Yes, I've been a professional rider for the last 10 years, and I'm also a firefighter for the city of Delta.
Hi, my name is Erin Silo. I'm from Langley, BC, and my horse's name is Jet.
And have you always ridden dressage?
No, I actually started eventing. I started riding when I was 8. I evented for over 20 years before I got a dressage coach to help me make my dressage better, and here we are doing dressage full time now.
And what are your future goals with Jet?
I mean, I think everybody wants to go to the Olympics, hopefully, but just to continue to progress him and see where it takes us.
My name's Amy Wilburn, and I'm from Victoria, British Columbia, and I am riding Dynamico TG.
So have you always ridden dressage? Are you a full-time coach? Do you have another profession? What is your background?
I started with dressage when I was about 8 years old, when my horse at the time was proving to not be very safe at jumping. So my parents steered me in the direction of dressage, and I completely fell in love with it and never looked back. I do coach and train part-time, but I'm also a registered nurse where I'm specialized in oncology and palliative care.
Hi, I'm Linda Howling. I'm from Delta, BC. I ride a 9-year-old Canadian warm blood named Sensation.
How long have you been partnered with your horse?
2.5 years. And it was an unexpected partnership to begin with. An opportunity arose when she was available for sale, and I thought, well, it'd be interesting just to see what she would be like. After I sat on her, I had never felt a horse like this before, and felt that this was an amazing opportunity to have.
Brittany Simpson. I have 3 that I have declared for, Cartsevo, Goldfinch, Hickory, and Armani.
How long have you been with these horses?
Gio, who he is new to me. He's been with me for 2 months. Hickory is 1 year, and Armani is my younger mount that I started, and it's been 3 years. No, Gio I own. Hickory is owned by my junior rider, Allison Campbell, and I co-own Armani with Bonnie Campbell. I always wanted to ride for Team Canada. I also want to encourage all my junior students and my son to go after their dreams, no matter how hard or how tough it might be.
Crawford from Kelowna, BC, and I'm riding Hendricks.
How long have you two been partners together?
Just about 2.5 years now.
And do you own him?
No, he's owned by Carrie Rogers from North Vancouver.
And what level are you competing at?
We're going to do the small tour, Pre-St. George Intermediate 1, for the first time this year. I declared for the Pan Ams for a few reasons. First, I think it's a great experience. As a rider, it puts a different pressure on, and learning how to compete and handle that pressure successfully, I think any opportunity is worth taking. I am a full-time professional coach, trainer. I've spent a long long time. I was in America and Europe for many years, so I've competed internationally.
I'm Eleanor Burns. My horse's name is Den Tess. We're both from Langley, BC, and I am her owner. I've had her since 2016.
Is this your first time declaring for Pan Ams? And if so, what level are you riding?
It is our first time. It's my first time ever, and it is for the small tour. Precinct George, I won.
And what is your riding background?
I grew up in Ontario eventing and moved to BC just before university and ended up staying in BC. I evented up until my son was born in 1995, and I've been a coach. I had my own farm for 20 years, sold it about 5 years ago. I've been coaching eventing and then eventually evolved into dressage.
Hi, I'm Ashley Moore. I'm from Langley, BC, Canada. I have declared 2 horses. My small tour horse, her name is Rosette. I've had her for 6 months. And my big tour horse, Johnny, or Bjorn, I've had him since he was 4 and he's now 17.
Tell me a little bit about your partnership with your horses.
Johnny Bjorn in particular, I have a pretty strong partnership with because I've had him since he was 4, and he was the first horse that I've taken myself from training level to Grand Prix. And this year being his 17-year-old year, I felt it was important to declare him for Pan Ams.
My name is Chelsea Froese. I'm from Langley, British Columbia. The horse I'm partnered with is Goldana, and I've been partnered with her since the fall of 2022.
And what level are you competing at with Goldana?
We're doing small tour.
Okay. And is this your first time declaring for Pan Am Games?
This will be our first time declaring Pan Am.
Are you a full-time coach or do you have another profession? And have you always ridden dressage?
I am a full-time coach and trainer, and I've not always ridden dressage. I've done a bit of Western. I used to be a jumper, raised with the rodeo family.
My name is Sarah Pocock. I'm from Langley, BC, and my horse's name is Connoisseur. And I've owned him since he was 2.5, so like 13 years, but I've been riding him for about 10 years.
Is this your first time declaring for Pan Ams?
No, I did declare with a previous horse about 8 years ago, but it was more so to just kind of go through the motions of, you know, the process. But this is the first time with Connoisseur with an actual goal of going.
And what level are you competing at with Connoisseur, and what prompted you to declare for Pan Ams this year?
I'm doing the Grand Prix with him now, and I've just always had this goal with him to ride on a big stage, and the timing worked well, and he's doing well, so.